country may be tested in a new way.
It's part of a new set of academic standards known as Common Core. But as 16 WABT's Nicole Killian explains, there are differences in opinion over how it's being implemented.
Stephanie and Megan, as the new Common Core standards and tests are being implemented, some are comparing it to the healthcare rollout.
Whether it's reading, writing, or arithmetic, the fundamentals of how your children learn is undergoing a huge change.
What parents need to understand is that if implemented faithfully, the Common Core standards are going to have a big impact in their children's classroom, no doubt about it.
What is Common Core?
Common Core is a set of standards that talk about what children should learn in reading and math in grades K through 12. That means if your state signs on to it, you're going to see changes in how they learn reading and math.
More than 40 states are in the process of implementing the new benchmarks and tests.
I think they will address some of the concerns that mothers like me have.
Proponents like Carmel Martin claim they're more rigorous and encourage critical thinking.
It's helping children to learn how to be learners and to understand what they're doing, not just be able to recite a bunch of facts.
Common Core was initially launched by governors and state school officers in 2009 and promoted by the Obama administration.
We've convinced nearly every state in the country to raise their standards for teaching and learning. The first time that's happened in a generation.
But the big push is now getting pushed back. Indiana, Oklahoma, and South Carolina recently dropped the standards, and others may follow suit.
Sadly, this is not about education. This is about politics.
With field testing underway around the country, critics complain the Common Core tests are too complicated and plagued with technical problems, drawing comparisons to the botched healthcare rollout.
I don't think that's a very good analogy between Common Core and Obamacare, though certainly people try to make it.
Some conservatives are making that comparison, citing federal overreach, but the criticism really runs the gamut, with the head of the country's second largest teachers union also voicing concern. In Washington, Nicole Killian, 16 WAPT News.